Hi Collective, welcome to the channel, Cosmic Divine Dreamer. Hi everyone. So we're going to do Mystic Martian Oracle. Get some messages out, see what is going on for my star seeds. What do we need to know at this time? What is going on here, Divine? Let me get a good shuffle. Feeling this green energy. Something to do with some sort of activation. Yeah, pentagram I was already seeing. It's back out again. First card. Pentagram. Harmony, protection, and idealism. We've got the Syrians, artistic integrity and honesty. So there's going to be some archetypes. We're going to have some more messages. Andromedan, free will, manifestations. Let's let out the blue avians. So these are some archetypes here we're working with that have to do with releasing karma, philosophy, and mysticism. Okay. Octarians, feeling safe, wisdom keepers, and concern. Tall whites, uncertainty, distrust, and guarded. We're going to keep it to 6 along with the bottom. Mantis, beings, enigma, elusive, and sensitive. Alright, let me see what I'm getting here. There's something about truth being revealed here to restore homeostasis. I'm getting that there's been some secrets or some things that were hidden, right? That's why there's uncertainty, distrust, and guarded. But the biggest energies that I see here is we have releasing karma, feeling safe, wisdom seekers, you know, honesty. Here's another, yeah, it's honesty, integrity, harmony, releasing karma, wisdom keeper, feeling safe, concerns, free will, manifestations. What needs to happen here is it's like, if there's any bit of uncertainty and distrust, these energies are creating blockages, which are blocking manifestations. And it's really, really important to seek harmony, right? To be able to expand, to be able to manifest. There needs to be this closing out of karma, right? It's almost like some of you could have been stuck in like a fear mentality, or just not knowing certain things could have kept you in this like powerless energy, kind of like it just basically it's messing with your manifestations is what I'm getting. That's why things need to be revealed. I remember for a while after I went through my ascension, when I was starting to go through my ascension, it's like all of a sudden there was so many synchronicities and messages and downloads, and it's like everything was coming to me. It was like everything that I had ever wondered or thought that I was given the wrong piece of information was like being corrected. I was just like, oh wow, look at this, look at this, look at it was almost like if there was a veil that was hiding everything from me. It was like the veil had been lifted, and it's just like I could look at things and clearly just understand them. And it was just crazy, just like everything. And it's been doing this. I mean, it was so rapid at first, but it's like it still does it. If anything is like told to me and I feel a certain way, like that's not right, well, let it go. Then the truth comes to me within hours, right? It's like there's no hiding things from me at this time, and I know that ultimately, like, that has given me so much more power, and I do understand that, because if you have uncertainty running through you, like, it blocks your powers, right? So I'm getting for a lot of you, this is like happening. And I remember when it first happened, I was just like, oh my gosh, like what like power did all of a sudden, like it was a little bit overwhelming because I was just on for a little bit. I'm like, I don't even want to know all this stuff, but it's like I get it. Because some of the stuff that comes in, I'm like, is it triggering me? I'm like, yep, but I'm not feeling a certain way, but there's this, there, you know. So some of the things are triggering to make sure that you're not going to have, you know, like a negative emotional response to it. So some of them are tests that are thrown in along with things being revealed to you. But ultimately, it's to bring in peace and harmony, to really get you in your power. Letting go of anything that's shameful. People could be projecting on you too. We did see the shadow side card with the projection. You know, new levels, new devils. I keep saying that, but look at this very powerful card. I think this is the most powerful one in this deck here. Look at that. Look at that beautiful triangle with the eye in it. It's Trinity. Very, very powerful symbol. Alchemy, the Philosopher's Stone. Infinity, destiny, and magic. That's what I mean. Somebody is very, very powerful in assessing things on very, very high levels. And so you know that you got people watching you. MIB, stalking, intimidation, and confrontation. So people could literally be confronting you with some things. I've been having some people throw shade my way, like literally, yeah, look, an Ouroboros. Ooh, I seen that snake and the tail. I seen a beautiful bracelet yesterday. I almost got it because it was a snake eating the tail, right? Anyway, what I'm getting at is that there's this energy of things are trying to like block you. Like some of the stuff that's been coming at me in different ways, trying to stir up things. It's one of those, like, some people could be trying to get to you through people. Or just, like, it's like one of those things, like if somebody broke something of yours and they lied to you about it or hid it from you, it's like them coming at you like, oh, I want to let you know, by the way, I broke this. I did this. And it's just like, all right, thank you for telling me that. Like, I knew, I found out it was broken, you know, or whatever. It's like some of these things you already know, but it's just confirming that you know and making sure that you're not going to have a triggered response to it. But some of these things are literally the enemies coming in. As I say that, the grays. Yeah, it's the reptilians and the dark entities. Let's just say the dark entities, right? Utilitarianism, organized intimidation. Because they're trying to bring in fear. They're trying to destabilize you to carry out that dark energy. Because they know that if you're in this dark energy, you're mad, you're angry, you're vengeful. You're not going to be in this beautiful energy that you're embodying, this beautiful energy to alchemize and to create this higher timeline. As this is a spiritual alien battle going on here. Alright, let's get some more messages from the book here. Because each of these cards have more messages. Sorry if you hear my children getting noisy. So, order, utilitarian, organized, rigid, uniformity, militant, obedient, intimidating, structure, and non-approachable. So you could have these people, this is when I was talking about them trying to destabilize you, certain people, right? You know, and even though these are archetypes, you do know that, how do I explain this? Most of Earth, you know, this was like, that's why it's Earth School. Like we're learning here. The Earth is a mix of all sorts of hybrids and aliens, right? It's and they watch us. They watch how we interact and things like that. And it's about domination and control. I mean, that's how it originally started. The dark entities started making hybrids to try to take control over Earth, right? So then a lot of starseeds had to be sent here when the rescue call was sent out to take back control, right? So it's been a battle of aliens. for power and control, right? And us that are light workers here, love and light, are restoring it back to love and restoring back that power to undo all this manipulation and control that's been trying to turn this planet into a workforce. So there's that. Keeps coming back out. So we're undoing a lot of these hidden agendas. Remember I told you reptilians. So we're working against these dark forces. But these dark forces, so a lot of them, you know, it's like, it doesn't mean that these alien races are going to come down after you in spacecrafts and things like that, which they lead you to believe. No, they're literally walking among you. And a lot of them are all over. You wouldn't know that they're hybrids, right? So it's going to awaken a lot of people if you're not woke into realizing a lot of the people that are in power and control our government. The MIB, also the ones that wear suits. That's why they're trying to keep the structure going. That's why you gotta go to Earth school. Well, that's why you gotta go to school to learn how to conform to this 3D matrix. Yeah. Alright, I've seen fire, air, and water. Through all three elements have come out. And the Palladians, of course, are here. So are the Venusians. And the Anunnaki. All races are coming out here. Yeah, because this is a big alien battle. We've got, yeah, they're showing me out. Like, everybody's really here. It's just, I really could pull this entire deck. But yeah, very powerful elements that are coming out from here, fire and water. Because fire is that, people, you know, people fear fire, right? And the power of it. Well, what is stronger than fire? Water, right? So we're eradicating. You can't fight fire with fire. You got to fight it with love. So that's what we're doing here. So let's look into the Philosopher's Stone. It was a term for ancient esoteric alchemists, scientists, literally meaning masterpiece. Ancient alchemy was shrouded in coded doublespeak, which involves both psychological chemistry of turning a base metal into gold, known as the elixir of life, immortality. Simultaneously, the alchemists and scientists and the mystics practice the esoteric shifting of universal ethereal essence and energy hidden to non-seers. The Philosopher's Stone, alchemy symbol, and squaring the circle is both mathematical and metaphorical. Mathematical squaring the circle only with straight lines and circles is impossible. Metaphorically, squaring the circle is about the merging of spirit and matter. The large circle symbolizes the infinite, the macro universe. The triangle balancing within the circle symbolizes that ether, spirit trinity of past, present, future, life, death, rebirth, body, mind, and soul. The material square inside the triangle symbolizes the four elements, the four directions, and the four seasons. The small circle inside the square symbolizes the micro infinite void that links you back to the macro infinite universe. Wow. And that's all within. Look at how beautiful it is it looks like it's within an eye. We are very, very powerful beings, and we do hold all of this within. They wanted us to believe that we were not these very, very powerful. They wanted to control us, right? And that's why everything is all wrong, and you really have to basically undo everything that you are taught and relearn how the universe really is created, how it's worked, how it's ran. They want us to fear, to be in fear of aliens and all of that, when we're all crossbred aliens, a big mixture here on Earth, and they've literally been watching how we interact, and it's been a battle, right? For control, basically. It was never supposed to be about that, right? So this talks a lot about, you know, relearning how time, space, all of that works. Time is but an illusion. You know, it's bendable, it's shapable, it's fluid like water. Time, space, infinity, shifting perceptions, new beginning, change, destiny, magic, ascended consciousness, cooking, chemistry, transformation, transmutation, and metamorphosis. In this Ouroboros, you know, we're resetting. Earth was meant to reset itself with the DNA encodings. You know, they didn't figure all of that. Well, they kind of did. That's why in alignment with when Earth was starting to reset itself, mass things came out, like COVID, you know, and to bring a mass fear and to try to isolate everybody and get them inside to try to stop the integrations that were coming through at that time, because Earth is resetting itself, right? So all these codings that we hold from within us, that is exactly why they are trying to separate us, trying to stop us, trying to block our penile, that's trying to stop us, our connection from source, all of these things. Not to mention the injections being, you know, filled with nanobots and things like that that have antennas and all sorts of stuff to be able to be controlled for masses, to be able to control the masses, right? To be able to shut them down. But not everybody wants to look at that, right? So anyways, it's resetting back to the beginning. We'll see if this one goes out there. I don't know. We're talking fast. I got it to go through. So there's all sorts of corrupt things that are coming out. You need to know just to be in a high vibrational love, right? Being in the high vibrational love eradicates this stuff. So don't hold on to fear. These DNA upgrades are more powerful to undo everything that's already been done, okay? But it's just got to take control of your mind. All they can do is intimidate you. All they can do is mess with your visions, mess with your mind. For a lot of you, you're waking up. Visions, manifestations, meditation. Very, very powerful if you can go within and get enlightenment and guidance. Looking within, not without. Integration, life lessons, emanation. The Kabbalah, tree of life. Divine feminine, birthing and fertility. This is very strong divine feminine energies coming out. I feel like I could just keep going and like, I need to ground myself. I've been feeling very ungrounded today. All right, I'm going to leave this one here, 1711. I just seen with just some mystic Martian starseed energies. We'll get into doing some other readings. We'll do multiple readings. Feel free to take a look at whatever you feel guided to. Know that if you were guided to me, you were for a reason. You're probably very much a starseed, light worker, earth angel, or maybe they just wanted you to get this transmission that came through. But my platform is for very special souls that are here to help with the upliftment of humanity, right? As we come from the planet, a lot of us, as I'm very much Venusian, right? So very much coming from the planet of Venus, the planet of love, right? So it's about romance, soulmates. So a lot of us, you know, have those twin flame connections and are very loving, caring, trying to hold that vibration of love, right? So, and realizing that a lot of us, you know, like we don't focus on money, you know, like that's not, I wasn't ran by money, so it's why like I struggle in this lifetime. Like I don't care about money. I'm just always indifferent, and I've always been provided for, taken care of, looked after. I will not conform. I never have been to this corrupt matrix. No, it's cultism and the Anunnaki controlling and drama. For a lot of you, like could even be within your families, right? It could be a mix of family versus light versus dark. For a lot of you, that's why some of you have to walk away from family members, right? Your star families, your true star origins, they're much more powerful than your blood families here. That blood is thicker than water. No. 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 Okay? These are just your physical avatars here. It's a projection. That blood is just to run your physical avatar here. Your soul is immortal. Your soul is everlasting love. And don't corrupt it by your physical mind that they've been trying to control you into this avatar. And to keep you trapped and to stop you from ascending, so you have to keep coming back, being a workforce, right? No. Enslaving this planet. No. Set yourself free. Okay, I'm going to leave this one here. Let's see if this one gets uploaded. If not, all right. Bye, guys. Love you.